Hello everyone, welcome to Cannon Hall Farm. It's Farmer Darrell here and we're down at the cattle barn, and the reason we're down at the cattle barn, we're going to have a look at some of our animals. I think you can see one right behind me, one of the famous ones. This is Gary the donkey, and if Gary the donkey's here, that means he's with his lady friends. Now we brought him inside now because we are getting into the colder part of the year. So they've come inside to winter indoors, and all his three girlfriends are going to be wintering indoors with Gary. But we've got some exciting news, because at the farm it's been a little while now since we had some new arrivals. In fact, if I remember correctly, some of our last new arrivals were back in sort of April, May time, and they were our little Shetland foals that are doing cracking to this day. So let's go and have a look and see what's happening with our donkey family. Right, so here we are down in the cattle barn, and we're with the donkey family. We've got Gary, the male, and we've got the three lady friends as well, including Cynthia. Now Cynthia is the one in the middle, and Cynthia is the one that seems to be bagging up a little bit, because we know that all these animals are due around October time, and we're now into October. And as it has been a while since we've had some new arrivals, we thought we'd come and have a look at them. Now donkeys, unlike the pigs, for example, it's not a very accurate science for the gestation period, and that is because it can be anywhere between 11 months and 14 months, which does make it one of the longest gestations on the farm. So quite often, if you're not paying attention and checking on them, they could catch you out. Now, one of the things to look for, of course, is the teats and udder bagging up, which is a good sign that milk's going to be there. But normally, they'll wait until about 72 hours before they're going to give birth, before the milk starts to run. But once that starts to happen, that's a surefire thing that things are moving in the right direction. So all three of the girls are in foal. They're all due around October time, so Gary is going to be a proud dad yet again. So as far as the donkey gods go, we are hoping for a bit more luck this time, because we've had one or two problematic births where we've ended up, the mum has not always seen eye to eye with the foal, and we've had to step in and start bottle feeding the young foals ourselves. Now that isn't a problem as such. We have staff here around the clock to do that for them. However, we are on hand if need be, but we prefer it if we get a good bond with the foal, with the mother, and Gary, of course, because he's feeling left out, and that they can bring them up naturally and look after them themselves. When it comes to the big day, when the donkey's ready to give birth, normally we'd prefer all animals to do it naturally and do it on themselves with no complications, and more often than not, donkeys do that. However, we have had to intervene on a couple of occasions and just give them an helping hand. So that's why we have cameras in all the barns, that's why we're monitoring them 24/7, and that's why there's always one or two of us on hand to help if needed. As I said earlier, it's been a while since we had some main new arrivals, if you like. We do have a lot of piglets throughout the course of the year. We have lots of lambs at springtime. However, the donkeys, the Shetlands, the Shires, it's been a little while since we had that. But the good news is, not only are our three full-size donkeys going to be having little ones, our miniature donkeys are going to be having little ones as well. So the Mediterranean miniature donkeys, we have three females as well. And all being well, a little later into the year, they're all going to have foals as well. So thanks very much for joining us down at the donkey paddock with Big Gaz here. We hope to bring you some news very, very soon of some imminent arrivals, and looking at them, I don't think it's going to be too long. So like and share, and we'll bring you further updates as the girls get nearer to that big day. Thanks very much. All the best, Farmer Darrell.